So good morning children. So we are going to solve this question based on this instantaneous velocity and average velocity. So you can see this question. Question is given as the position of an object moving along x-axis is given by x is equal to a plus bt square, where a value is given, b value is given, and time is in terms of second. What is the velocity at t is equal to 0 and t is equal to 2 seconds? And what is the average velocity between t is equal to 2 seconds and 4 seconds? So you can see that in this case, the first part is asking what is the velocity at t is equal to 0 seconds and at t is equal to 2 seconds. That means that is our instantaneous velocity. So we are going to calculate first what is instantaneous velocity. That means instantaneous velocity is given by v is equal to, we already know that instantaneous velocity is given by v is equal to dx by dt. So x value is given, x is given as what is that a plus bt square. So this is the value of x, a plus bt square. So if you want to calculate this instantaneous velocity, so you have to perform the operation of differentiation. Let us see how we are going to perform this. So we can write this as a velocity v is equal to d by dt of, I will write this as a d by dt of x, that is this operation, is equal to d by dt of x value we know, what is that, a plus b t square. Now how this process of differentiation we are going to perform, that only we are going to study first. D by dt of a plus bt square. So velocity is given as instantaneous velocity. You see that how we carried out this operation. D by dt of, first is what is that, a, d by dt of a plus, now we see that this operation we have carried out here, that means d by dt of b t square. Now we see that instantaneous velocity is given by v is equal to d by dt of a. You know, a is considered as a constant only. 8.5 meter means a is considered as a constant. When we are doing the process of a differentiation, there are some rules we have to follow. One of the rule is differential of a constant is considered as a 0. So here a is considered as a constant. So when we are taking the process of this differentiation, d by dt of a, this term becomes a 0. v is equal to 0 plus. Now we see that the second case, the operation is coming as a d by dt of bt square only. B is considered as a constant, 2.5. So our equation becomes when we are doing this process, constants we can take an outside. So b into d by dt of t square. How will you do this differentiation of a t square? So there is one general rule we have to consider when we carried out this process of a differentiation. That is this only, d by dx of x raised to n. For example, d by dx of x raised to n. This is a general form. So d by dx of x raised to n is given as n x raised to n minus 1. So we are going to apply this rule in this case. So d by dx of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. So see that in this case what happened in this equation, v is equal to b into d by dt of t square. In place of x raised to n, it is coming as t square. That means our equation becomes 2 into t raised to 2 minus 1, where 2 is corresponding to n in that case. So our equation becomes v is considered as v is equal to, you can see that v is equal to 2bt. 2 minus 1 means 1. That means our equation for instantaneous velocity is coming as v is equal to 2bt. Now we are going to calculate. Now we can see that we are going to calculate what is the velocity at t is equal to 0. Velocity at t is equal to 0. So what is the velocity at t is equal to 0? Velocity we are getting v is equal to 2bt. If we are substituting t as a 0 here, that is our instantaneous velocity only. So our equation for velocity is coming as a 0. So we got the equation for velocity of an object at a particular instance of time. Same way we have to calculate what is the velocity at t is equal to 2 seconds. So t is equal to 2 seconds. So velocity v is equal to, you can see that 2bt only. So v is equal to, you can see that we can substitute the values 2 into b value, we know what is that value, 2.5. 2.5 into t value, we have to find the velocity at t is equal to 2 seconds into 2. That means 4 into 2.5, that means we can find this answer as a 10 meter per second. So this is the way we are getting the velocity of this object at a t is equal to 2 seconds and the velocity of the object at a t is equal to 0 seconds. These are known as the instantaneous velocity of this object. Now we are going to calculate the second part. What is the average velocity of this object between the time interval as a t is equal to 2 seconds and 4 seconds. So see that the equation for average velocity, we know average velocity is given as x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. This is the equation for average velocity. So x2 means we know that that is the displacement of this object when the time interval is corresponding to 4 seconds. And x1 means that is the displacement of this object corresponding to the time interval as 2 seconds. This way we can calculate the value of x2 and x1 first. So x is given, we know x is considered as a plus bt square only. So from this we are going to calculate the value of x2. That means when time interval t is equal to 4 seconds. So our value is considered as x2. So x2 is equal to, see that a plus bt square. A value is given, what is that, 8.5. 8.5 plus b value is given 2.5 into t square. T square means 4 square. You can say. So the equation becomes x2 is equal to, we can see that 8.5 plus. So here you see that 2.5 into what is that, 16. So 16 into 2.5 is coming. That means we are getting the value of x2 as total. This is coming as 8.5 plus 40. That means our answer is coming as x2 is equal to 48.5 meter. Now same way you can see that what is the value of this x1. So when time t is equal to 2 seconds, you can see that time t is equal to 2 seconds, the corresponding value is coming as x1. So x1 is equal to, you can see that a plus bt square only. That means a is given as 8.5 plus b is given as 2.5 into t square. T square is corresponding, what is that in this case, 2 square. So 2 square we are considering. So in this case x1 is becomes 8.5 plus 2.5 into 4. That means we can see that this answer is x1 is equal to 10 plus 8.5 means 18.5 meter is coming. So our equation for average velocity is considered as x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. So we are getting the value of x2, we are getting the value of x2, and we are getting the value of x1, and we can substitute on this equation. Average velocity is equal to 48.5 minus 18.5 divided by T2. T2 is considered as 4 seconds minus T1 is considered as 2 seconds. So average velocity is considered as, you can see that 48.5 minus 18.5 means 30. So 30 divided by 4 minus 2 means 2. So we are getting the answer as average velocity is equal to 15 meter per second. So this is the way we can calculate the value of average velocity.